love and light. Amy, take us to the place where we can be just who we are. And it's alright in the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight. Not by sight. Through the house of love and light. House of love, the house of love and light. The house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. House of love and light. House of love and light.
Oh, you caught me. I was huffing some citrus. Good morning. I'm feeling goofy today, y'all. How you doing? Welcome to House of Love and Light. I'm Amy Steinberg. I think you all know me. I know you. We've developed this fantastic relationship, this fantastic community. Now we've been meeting for, this is our 12th week. Yeah, we've been isolated for 12 weeks. And at the same time as we are isolated, we are coming together, right? So there's this really cool, weird stuff going on. And today I want to say happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there, and happy solstice. Yeah, and I just wanted to, I went for a walk. Every Sunday I do the same thing. I go for a walk with my puppy and my cat. My cat walks with us. It's hilarious. And then I do some meditation and I do some prayer, and I just kind of really try to ground down for this experience that we have together. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Katie and Tanza and Lynn and Chani and anybody who's watching. I'm so glad you're here. And so I'm on my walk this morning, and two cardinals fly past me. And cardinals represent my daddy. And my daddy, we lost my daddy, I guess it's 6 years ago now. And it never gets easier to think about or talk about. But whenever I see a cardinal, I know it's him. And to see two really bright red ones too, chasing each other. And I think the bright red ones are male, right? So I think two gay cardinals. I don't know, because they were like in love. It was amazing. Anyway, good morning, Vineet. Good morning, Myron. Good morning, Jenna. Good morning, everyone. There's so much going on in the world. We are so aware of all of the changes, all of the shifts that are happening with awareness since we watched that terrible video of George Floyd, since we've been going through this virus, since we've been saying Black Lives Matter, since we watched the president last night. If you watched the president last night, I won't go into that too much, but that was really bizarre. And so today, I think what I really want to focus on and what I really want to talk about and be with as a community is keeping our hearts open. Keeping our hearts open. It's coming to the point where I think, I watched a beautiful Tara Brach where she talked about, sort of sustaining the caring. How do we sustain the caring when there's just so much to care about, So today we're going to rejuice. We're going to just, recalibrate, realign, connect, do a lot of deep breathing. Good morning, Sabra, Sarah, Shauna, Jacqueline. And there's also another watch party going on here. Lisa, Cecilia, Katie, Angie, Otis. So good to see you guys. So good to be here with you. It's going to be a pretty chill morning. Lots of cool things to offer you and to talk about, but we're going to stick to the mission. We have a mission. It's to nourish, uplift, and inspire. Nourish, uplift, and inspire. Hey, nourish, uplift, and inspire. Hey, a little bit of food, a little bit of spiritual food, a little bit of uplifting, make you feel good, and then inspire you to do something, to take action, to make you be your highest and best you. Okay, yeah. So I wanted to start with a blessing over the solstice with one of my favorite chants, one of my very favorite chants. We're going to do a couple chants today. So let's take some deep breaths in and just recognize this beautiful time of the light shining. Yeah. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're glad to be here. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Join me singing, may the long time sun, may the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light, and the pure light within you, within you. Guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. One more time, come on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Sadnam, sadnam, oh sadnam, sadnam. The true you, which is the light of God, the love of God. Today, the theme is innovation, realize, and synthesize. And this is about this idea that once we realize that God is all there is, that there's one thing happening here, that love and light, this house of love and light is the reminder of that. And so this first song is that sun, that light that shines upon us, that we can feel it. We're going to go into prayer, and then we're going to go into a second chant, because now we're going to talk about the love. So I know that there's only one power, one presence, one life, and one light. Yeah. I know that it shows up and shows off as you, and as me, and as this moment right now. And I tap in, and I relax, and I let God speak through me. I let myself be a vessel for the love and light. I let myself be here for you, with you, giving whatever comes through, giving some lightness of being, some music, some prayer. I'm knowing healing. I'm declaring in this step of this treatment, I'm declaring healing on this world. I'm declaring health. I'm declaring wholeness. I'm declaring goodness. I'm declaring joy. I want to know what you want to declare. Can you declare in the comments with me? I declare equality. I declare equity. I declare awareness. I declare education. I declare knowing. I declare growth. What do you declare? Let me hear you declare. Let's pray together as we let the love lead us in these declarations. I declare connection. I declare love. I declare friends. do you declare? I do declare. What do you declare? Lead me, love. Lead me on. When I'm weary, make me strong. I declare abundance, hope, joy. Lead me, love. Yeah. Help me grow. Lead me, love. Sanity, I like that. Lead me home. Join me, lead me, love. Lead me, love. Lead me on. Lead me on. I am ready. I am ready. I am strong. Lead me, love. Watch me grow. Yeah. Lead me, love. A new POTUS. Lead me home. Lead me home. Join me singing Lead Me, Love. Lead me, love. Discernment. Lead me on. Patience and trust. When I'm weary, make me strong. Make me strong, yeah. Lead me, love. Help me grow. Lead me, love. Lead me home. Lead me home. We release these declarations with great thanksgiving, knowing that they are already done because we declare them so. We thank God for this moment together. We thank God for all of the unfolding. We thank God for all the good. And we say, Amen, Ashe, and so it is. I release, I let go. Yeah. Deep breath in. Yeah. So today the candles are lit by Radiant out in Oregon. The candles here represent our honoring of all traditions, all faith paths.
Hello, my name is Radiant Gaines, and I'm honored and enlightened to do the 4-candle lighting today. I light a candle for the Eastern religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism that teach us about harmony, karma, and the way. I light a candle for Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Baha'i, teaching us about tradition, forgiveness, surrender, and order. I light a candle for ancient wisdom, the New Thought traditions, including indigenous teachings, shamanism, paganism, science of mind, and New Thought spirituality, teaching us to root and expand. I light a candle for the great mystery, the eternal question, and the not knowing. Namaste and Amen. Thank you. And out of all, one.
Yeah, thank you so much, Radiant, for lighting those candles, for bringing to mind all of that past religious exploration and evolution, which I think is really cool to check out and express each week, just to be a reminder that, you know, we're growing, we're changing. So today I'm going to talk about my gratitude, and I want to hear about your gratitude. I want to have a gratitude moment together, because I need to get in some gratitude. It is an incredible tool for healing and hopefulness, to stay in the light, to stay in the positivity, even when we are uncomfortable. So I'm grateful for, right now, I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for this beautiful earth. I'm grateful for celebration of our fathers. I'm grateful for celebration of the sun. What are you grateful for? I want to hear about it. Let's talk about it. Let's raise this vibe. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. I'm grateful for my animals. I'm grateful for food. I'm grateful for the gift of prayer. I'm grateful for awareness. I'm grateful for growing. I'm grateful for hope. I'm grateful for you. Very grateful for you. Very grateful for House of Love and Light. Very grateful that each week I get to create and express and connect. What are you grateful for today? Let's hear about it. I want to hear about it. New home, community, pork chop dinners. That's from Kelly. Oh, that's because I made you pork chop dinner. Grateful. So grateful. I'm especially grateful to be surrounded by really, really cool people. I'm surrounded by such similar vibration. We attract what we are. So, you know, when you want to know about yourself, look around and who's around you. And these folks here on this feed and the people that keep coming back every week, there's a vibration that's definitely similar that we're matching. And the person that I met a while ago that I felt like, whoa, that is my like spirit match is Ash Ruiz. And every week he gives us a moment of love. And I told him about the theme this week, which was Realize and Synthesize. And this is what he gave to me. This is Ash.
Happy Sunday, beloveds. Hello, Amy. Hello, everybody tuning in. And it is such a delight to serve as confirmation that right where you are, just as your life is, just as your body is, just as your mind is, the energy, the circumstance, the situation, the experience, just as life is, you have all the ingredients here to realize and synthesize. Okay, I love this. That's right, beloveds. Realize and synthesize. Are you willing to, right where you sit, right where you stand, right where you lie in this very moment, acknowledge that you are the laboratory of consciousness itself? And all the ingredients are here, everything you could ever need. Present, all the resources of every universe, known and unknown, at your disposal now. The power of the universe, available, effective as human being in a usable way. Realize and synthesize. Innovation is not necessarily a doing, but you can set the intention or the in relaxation to be an available instrument for your true nature. I love you.
And I love you. So this week, I don't know if you're, I'm sure the people who are watching this have been learning about our history in this country, learning about things that you didn't know about. And one thing that crossed my awareness this week was Jane Elliott. I had heard about her before. I had read some quotes and seen some little interviews with her, but I didn't know about what she did back in 1968, the day after Martin Luther King Jr. was shot and killed. She did this experiment with her third graders called Brown Eyes, Blue Eyes. And I found it so fascinating that I dug up some footage. I want to say very clearly, I do not own any of this, but what I did was I chopped it together to make it, about a four-minute segment here for you to, if you haven't seen it, it is absolutely amazing. So here is Jane Elliott in Class Divided. I think it's a wonderful way for us to keep learning, keep aware. So enjoy this moment with Jane Elliott here.
everyone the way you would like to be treated. Treat everyone as though he was your brother. And is there anyone in this United States that we do not treat as our brothers?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
The black people. Who else?
Indians?
Absolutely, the Indians. How are black people treated? How are Indians treated? How are people who are of a different color than we are treated?
They're part of this world. They don't get anything in this world.
Why is that?
Because they're different colors.
It might be interesting to judge people today by the color of their eyes. Since I'm the teacher and I have blue eyes, I think maybe the blue-eyed people should be on top the first day. Blue-eyed people are the better people in this room. Blue-eyed people are smarter than brown-eyed people. The brown-eyed people do not get to use the drinking fountain. You'll have to use the paper cups. You brown-eyed people are not to play with the blue-eyed people on the playground. The brown-eyed people in this room today are going to wear collars so that we can tell from a distance what color. Ready, Laurie?
Brown-eyed.
She's a brown-eyed. You'll begin to notice today that we spend a great deal of time waiting for brown-eyed people. The yardstick's gone. Well, okay. I don't see the yardstick, do you?
It's probably over there. Hey, mister, you better keep that on your desk so if the brown-eyed people get out of hand.
Oh, you think if the brown-eyed people get out of hand, that would be the thing to use?
And it seemed like when we were down on the bottom, everything bad was happening to us.
The way they treated you, you felt like you didn't even want to try to do anything.
What happened at recess? Were two of you boys fighting?
Yeah.
What happened, John?
Russell called me names and I hit him in the gut.
What did he call you?
Brown eyes.
What's wrong with being called brown eyes? Were you doing it for fun, to be funny, or were you doing it to be mean? Did anyone laugh at you when you did it? I watched what had been marvelous, cooperative, wonderful, thoughtful children turn into nasty, vicious, discriminating little third graders in a space of 15 minutes. Yesterday, I told you that brown-eyed people aren't as good as blue-eyed people. That wasn't true. I lied to you yesterday. Yesterday, we were visiting, and Greg said, "Boy, I like to hit my little sister as hard as I can. That's fun." What does that tell you about blue-eyed people?
They're naughty. In fact, they fight a lot.
The brown-eyed people may take off their collars, and each of you may put your collar on a blue-eyed person. The brown-eyed people get 5 extra minutes of recess. Brown-eyed people are better than blue-eyed people. They're smarter than blue-eyed people. And if you don't believe it, look at Brian. I use Orton Gillingham Phonics. We use the card pack. And the children, the brown-eyed children, were in the low class the first day, and it took them 5.5 minutes to get through the card pack. The second day, it took them 2.5 minutes. The only thing that had changed was the fact that now they were superior people. Why couldn't you get them yesterday?
We had collars on.
You think the collars kept you from school, and you couldn't think as well with the collars on? 4 minutes and 18 seconds. How long did it take you yesterday?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. How long did it take you today?
4 minutes and 18 seconds.
What happened? What were you thinking of?
This.
I hate today because I'm blue-eyed.
See, I am too.
There's nothing, it's not funny, it's not fun, it's not pleasant. This is a filthy, nasty word called discrimination. We're treating people a certain way because they are different from the rest of us. Is that fair?
No.
Okay, you ready? What did you people who are wearing blue collars now find out today?
Oh, you feel I know what they felt like yesterday. I did too.
How did they feel yesterday?
Down. Like a dog on a leash. Yeah.
Should the color of some other person's eyes have anything to do with how you treat them?
No.
All right, then should the color of their skin?
No.
Should you judge people
No.
by the color of their skin?
No.
I was very moved by that. Particularly how just psychologically knowing that you are on top, how you do better. And it reminded me a little bit of growing up Jewish and being told always, you're brilliant, you're beautiful. Marianne Williamson talks about it all the time. And how interesting it is that Jews make up a very small part of the population, and yet Mark Twain noted that, Jews happen to be, the top scientists and writers and directors and sort of the top of the game. And I think the reason is because you're told from the time you're born, you're the chosen one. So what I'm here to tell you, all of you, anybody who's watching, you're the chosen one. You are the chosen one. Turn on the light inside your mind. Turn on the light and let your light shine. Let your light shine. Turn on the light inside your heart. Turn on the light. Come out of the dark. Come out of the dark. Turn on the light inside your mind. Turn on the light and let your light shine. Let your light shine. Yeah. Turn on the light inside your heart. Turn on the light and come out, oh, come out, oh, come out, oh, come out of the dark. Sheltered by the shadows in the comfort of your misery. Can't you see the patterns of your pain? Why won't you look at me? World is out here waiting for your life to begin again. I miss you, but I can't stay with you here in the abyss, my friend. Sheltered by the shadows in the comfort of your misery. Can't you see the patterns of your pain? Please look at me. World is waiting for your life to begin again. I miss you, but I can't stay with you here. I miss you, but I can't stay with you here. I miss you, but I can't stay with you here in the abyss, my friend. Oh. Turn on the light and you finally find all you need to believe in the beauty within you, my friend. I said, turn on the light and you might be surprised that the darkness inside that you feel isn't real, and the sunshine is on the horizon. I can see it in your eyes and I can see that you're trying. So come out of the dark. I just wanted to sing for you today. Let's keep our love light on. Turn on the light inside your mind. Turn on the light and let your light shine. breathing deeply, here is a abridged version of a Rachel Cann poem called Murmuration. Hope you enjoy it.
Have you heard of murmuration? O.M. Goddess, it's breathtaking. It's basically bird flocking quantified to the awesometh power. It's starlings communing through flying and swirling like one transcendent entity. They move in a fluid choreographic flux on the constant brink of next shift, next shift. And each of these shifts is called a critical transition. A murmuration of thousands of starlings tuned into each other's movements through the phenomenon of scale-free correlation, each bird affecting the next 7 birds nearest to them, and then the next 7, and then the next 7. Even Charles Darwin said survival of the fittest was a misapprehension of his findings. Even he believed in the holistic, was awed by the elaborate and elegant interdependence of nature. From subatomic particles to the entire biosphere, from abiogenesis all the way to present day, it's emergence that encourages evolution. Kill or be killed is a lie of the mind, an outdated paradigm, a flak jacket that can't keep out light. Let us take flight towards our final destination of wild and untamable kindness. The journey is long and travels forward and backwards in time. It's a bumpy ride, but the upshot is we can't not try. I'm speaking directly to the tiny little you who lives inside of you, reminding you of all the truth you once knew you knew implicitly, returning you to your previous innocence, restoring your clarity, because kindness is your true nature, and I promise anything beyond that has been inculcated. But kindness is actually a radical act in this hard scrabble, roughshod, sneak attack of a life spilling with inner demons and double dealings. Kindness transcends mere feelings. It digs in the dirt. The surprise is that kindness does not equal weakness. Actually, it's meanness that requires an Achilles heel to sting. Meanness preys on your insecurity, offers false surety, walls off and masks, distracts from the little voice inside that's calling for acknowledgement. Do not withhold the kindness that is longing to flow through you. Be brave enough to topple your facades. Repurpose them as bridges. Once you've been to the valley bottom, you can recognize salvation in simplicity. The awe possible from a sky ablaze with a murmuration of starlings. The merciful intoxication from the swoon perfume of orange blossoms. Do not withhold the kindness that is longing to flow through you. In this very moment, you could choose to say yes. You could choose gentleness. In this very moment, you could choose to be grace. Face the alchemy that awaits your bravery. Spin your suffering into endless golden thread. In this very moment, you could choose to say yes. You could listen. Give yourself the gift of presence. Let that gift warm like caramel taffy in your hand. Let it expand to include the next 7 people nearest to you and then the next 7, and then the next 7, until your soul is a whole swarm of moonbeams, filling this whole universe with your unique, super sweet, and deeply needed illumination.
Wow. Thank you so much, Rachel. I've known Rachel for years. She's a brilliant artist and poet and healer. And I thought that today, there's just been so much talking all week. And I wrote this very elaborate talk, and then it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. It felt like it's time to do some grounding, to do some integrating from all that we've been learning. We've been learning so much information, taking in so much information. And I think that, again, my call this week was to stay open. Stay open. So what came to me was to do just a very brief chakra meditation with you. And I just learned that that is actually how you say the word. It's not chakra, it's chakra. So each of the chakras that supposedly I was reading up more about it so I could learn to not be completely ignorant when I'm doing this with you. There's hundreds of energy centers, and it's been studied in our body. And supposedly when we're aligned, we're functioning, our body's functioning properly, and there's sort of a holistic connection between these energy centers. And there's 7 big chakras, sorry, that's a habit, chakras, and we're going to each of them have a Sanskrit word with them, but also a vowel. So I'll be guiding us with the vowels and just with simple affirmations, just to kind of focus on our chakras. And, it's a little different this week, but I thought maybe it was time. We've done this now for 11 weeks, and it's been sort of, me giving a talk every week. I just thought today might be a little bit different, to just ground ourselves and breathe and prepare for another week so we can sustain our caring, as Tara Brock was saying. So we're going to start, and this is a beautiful little video that I made. If you want to, sometimes I find open eye meditations to be a little bit more powerful. So it's up to you if you want to close your eyes or if you want to open your eyes, but there's some beautiful imagery here, and each chakra will only last 45 seconds. So it's very quick, but I want you to just start with a deep, deep breath in, and we're going to begin. We start with the root chakra, and the vowel is and we just chant it from the space that's comfortable. We don't have to match a pitch or anything like that. We just I am grounded. Picturing it at the tailbone, at the root. Imagine red at that base. It is your security. It is your connection. It is your connection to the earth. Your connection to the idea that you are okay. I am grounded. I am grounded. Breathe deeply. We move up to the second chakra, which is where we are created from, the womb. And we say, ooh, ooh. And we picture that orange, that area of reproduction, that area of being alive, creative ideas. I am creative. Imagine that orange wheel inside of you, circling, breathing in. And we move up to the third chakra, the solar plexus, right there, right under your breasts, in the middle of your chest. And we say, oh. This is the self-esteem. This is the intuition, knowing what's best for you. I am intuitive. I am strong. I the power we need to walk through. Breathing. And as we move up, we recognize that yellow connects the bottom three and the top three chakras in the center. And we say to the heart, we move into the heart, which is green. I am loving. We say, Ah is the vowel for the heart. Breathing in. Opening that heart, knowing that we are loving, we are kind, we release any meanness. We open that heart to the world. We just decide to stay open. And we breathe into that next chakra right there, your throat. I is the vowel. I am kind. I speak kindness to myself. I speak kindness to the world. It's blue, this color of the sky and the sea. Breathing in. And we move up again to the third third eye, which is the sixth chakra in between your eyebrows. And this vowel is purple. I am clear. Indigo purple. It's up in the air what this is, but I picked purple. I am clear. I'm clear-minded. I'm grounded, and from my root all the way up into my third eye, I am clear. Breathing in. And after all of these chakras in our body are recognized and aligned, we move up to that seventh, which is right above us, the crown chakra. E is the vowel. I am connected to God, to good, to Goddess, to the energy of the world. Once we've got that seventh chakra, everything else aligns. We feel peaceful. We feel aware and clear that this life is a gift. This life is a gift. Here we are, together, rising into a new day. Remembering we are here for each other. Hold on as we shift into a new day, a new time where we can see each other with a new awareness through eyes of love. For we know love is love. Stay awake, connect, learn, listen, lean in. There is so much good. So laugh and let yourself cry. And even scream. Scream. Scream the pain of the world. remember this is it. Life is a gift. Life is a gift. This thing called life, this experience that we're having together, this wild ride, the ups and the downs. I know that there's a lot of us experiencing the exhaustion from being in quarantine, and I know that a lot of us are experiencing exhaustion from all the caring that we're doing for the world. But stay grounded, stay open. Let's stay clear what our mission is, to be the love and the light in the world, and that includes some uncomfortable times. There's so much we can do to be a part of this beautiful movement that's happening, and I'm so grateful to be a leader of the spiritual type during this time. I want to remember to laugh. I want to remember to feel all of it and not try to bypass and not try to not feel. But I also want to remember to ground down. I really, really forget that. I forget it, and I'm flying off, and I'm all up in my head. We got to remember to plug in. And that's what we did today, and I'm so, so happy for us. So here to talk about giving is Sarah. I thank you so much for all of your offerings, all of the love offerings. Keep this thing going.
Good morning, Hala family. I wanted to take a few moments just to talk about giving. This past year has been really an adventure for me and my family. A lot of good things happened and a lot of things didn't work out, and my heart and mind are really still healing from it. So to tell you how blessed I feel to have Hala and to have this community, to have the art, the music, the spirituality, the message every week renewing my heart and my soul and giving me new direction for the week is so important to me. So I ask if you can just take a few moments to consider giving to Hala, because I guarantee that whatever you can give will be brought back to you with blessings and love and more art and music and spirituality and message and all the good things. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for taking the time to make that video. It means a lot, all the videos that everybody sends in. I made a video this week of Laura Berman's song, I Realize. And the lyrics to this song that really touched me are, there are no walls in between you and me and this holy word. And that's what synthesizing means to me. Realizing that there's this one thing happening here, and then realizing that we are one, and that the pain that we feel for others, that empathy is so important to remember that we are connected. And this is, if you know Laura Berman and you know this song, I got this cool little version that she has never released. It's an unreleased version. So please enjoy I Realize by Laura Berman, and then I'll be back with a tool for the week. So don't go anywhere, and thank you again for your gifts.
Living large in a tiny square, broken pieces seem to lead nowhere. Why do I feel that my life is just pretend? Oh, my dreams stay way too small. They lead me back to where I started from. How can I move when I fear what lies ahead? There's more than what I see. Each step brings me closer to free. Yes, I realize it's all inside of me. I realize there are no walls in between you and me and this holy word. You and me and this holy experienced, and I have become a dream that's worth believing. There's more than what I see. Each step brings me closer to me. Yes, I realize it's all inside of me. Yeah, I realize there are no walls in between you and me and this holy word. You and me and this holy word. Well, it's a long road, but one I choose to travel through this lifetime, and I'm learning what not to do. Believe me, there's more than what you see. Yes, I realize it's all inside of me. Yes, I realize there are no walls in between. I realize it's all inside of me now. I realize there are no walls in between you and me and this holy word. No walls in between you and me and this holy word. I realize it's all inside me now. I realize that there are no walls in between you and me and this holy word.
There are no walls in between you and me and this holy word. So I went a little long today, which is fine, but I'm going to be with Center for Spiritual Living Los Angeles in about 15 minutes here. So we got to wrap this up. But tool of the week, stay open. Way open, more open, stay open. God, there's this closing off. I can feel it in my throat chakra. I can feel it everywhere. I just want to like hide and run away. There's a sense right now, it's like a supernova. Like we had this explosion with all of this stuff, and then there's this internalizing, and then there's explosion. So just stay open, way open, more open. And by that, I mean your heart. I mean, remain connected to your heart. And this is a message for me. Everything that I teach and say are things I need to hear, right? So thank you so much for showing up today, for coming. And I love you so, so, so much. And thank you again for giving. There's a smaller group this week. I think that people are just getting real crazy about being inside all the time. And I just encourage you to share a watch party of this. And if you are watching this later, thank you so much for your offerings later. I just thank you for being here and giving me your energy and your love. And I hope that this did something for your soul today and for your spirit to lift you up, because that's what I need. I need to be lifted up. So thank you for joining me, House of Love and Light. Have a fantastic week. Have a fantastic day. Happy solstice. Happy Father's Day. Go celebrate life. Life is good. Life is a gift. Namaste.
House of love and light. House of love.